Yeah, here I is, live in the flesh, once again. It's your boy Big Knuckle. See that knuckle? Bing, nigga, right in your nose. Okay, man, I'm frustrated, man. I got that old man syndrome, man. I'm a grouchy ass old man, man. Once you make it to 52, 50, you don't get here soon, grouchy old man, but I'm watching the video on a young lady. The police shot the young lady. I think, where was that at? Ohio or somewhere out there, man. But the young lady, right after we get the devil, Derek Chauvin, which, you know, he deserved it. He dehumanized the boy, George Floyd. He dehumanized him. He treated him like he was nothing, and he was arrogant, standing on his neck like that, you know. But it's humiliating. The fall, when you do people like that, the fall is humiliating. So he humiliated himself, really, Derek Chauvin. Rest in peace, George Floyd. But the young lady, man, I guess a bunch of girls that came over her house to jump her, and they wasn't going for it. Her daddy even kicking them hoes in their face and stuff like that, man. The same thing I would have did if they had tried to jump my daughter, you know. And why y'all over there anyway with all that mess, So the police pull up, and he goes to check out the situation. Really, once they seen the police pull up, they still was active. Pops kicked the girl in the face, and baby girl pulled out a shank and tried to give it to the other girl, So that's the police standing right there. That's a weapon. That's a deadly weapon. Y'all gotta understand, these police, they don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? I just look at back when I used to be in the street, I know that it was certain things that we couldn't do. And the police was way more violent back then than they is right now. They was killing niggas and getting away with it, But a lot of times we was complying because we knew what was going to happen. We knew they was going to kill us if we had a weapon, or if we, you probably seen somebody knock the police out or something, they couldn't do nothing, because it was like a mano mano, the police take off their badge and his thing and chunk him with you, you know what I'm saying? And we challenge them sometimes, but I think a lot of these youngsters think it's a game because it's being seen so much that it seemed like it's fake, like it's a movie, like it's some type of video game or something. But just like the youngster in Minnesota right before the Derek Chauvin verdict, he tried to rap and get away, and they was gonna tase him. He man, where are you going? Even though the bra shouldn't have shot him, but what are you guys? You got to comply. Don't be scared to go to jail. If you do the crime, you got to do the time, man. One thing I knew when I was out there grinding every day, carrying pistols, I knew I was going to go to jail. I was ready for it. We used to make money just to put away for it because we knew we was going to go to jail eventually. So you're not going to get away with it, man, and I kind of stay out the way of this crap, man. It's just too much. You got these kids out here carjacking, busting out windows, and what kind of society do y'all want to live in, You got to have some kind of law enforcement, Even in prison, I was watching the documentary in prison in South America. The South American drug lords took over the prison, right? The police didn't even come into prison. They stood outside the prison in case somebody tried to get out there and they was going to handle their business out there. But they let them have the prison. And inside the prison, the guards was the inmates, the gangs. Because you have to have some rules and regulations. Without order, it's going to be chaos. You know, so I don't know what kind of society niggas want to live in. You know, all this crime and misery and busting people in the head and robbing and getting killed, and you know, that's just like hell, right? So some of you will be comfortable in hell with the devil. You know, it's very easy to shape up and get your shit together, go out there and get you a job, establish you a household, put some money on some bills, go inside and go to work. You'll live a much healthier, better life. You'll develop, you'll grow, you most likely you're going to get old. But niggas ain't getting old living like that. Niggas going to get killed and going to die and going to go to jail. And I know some reputable guys in jail that, you know, they put their life on the line and, you know, defended themselves or they tried to make it happen and they end up getting all day in prison, right? You know, but I know some fools that put themselves in prison. You know, the way you live, you imprison yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You limit yourself, you know? What kind of man wants another man to tell him what to do? And then you got the citizens of the country paying these guards to protect you. The guards getting like $10,000 a month. You know, they getting paid. The prison industry is popping. And you is the commodity. The brothers and sisters in all the prisons, the majority is black and brown, you know? The majority of people in prison is us, you know, and the minority of people with jobs and out here handling their business is us. So what are you choosing? Back in the day, the ones you trying to emulate, them gangsters, right? The real gangsters, Bugsy Siegel, Legs Diamond. I'm talking about. Black people was not acting like this back in the 30s, you know what I'm saying? In the 40s and the 50s, you know, we was stand up, wholesome people. The criminals was the white folks, you know, because when the stock market fell in 1929 and the whole country was poor, they instituted a summer of robbery, bank robbery, murder, and crime, you know? And the Italians had the mob, white folks, they was the thugs, you know? Because you got people like, look at Bunny and Clyde, John Dillinger, and all of them, you know? They was not giving up, you know? You guys do crime and expect somebody to feel sorry for you. Oh man, you know why I'm doing this? I ain't got no money. They don't give a damn. It's a hell of opportunity out here. Niggas don't even want no jobs, you know. But when they got pulled over by the police, look at the story of Bunny and Clyde and John Dillinger. They was killing the police. You know, it was a crime spree. You know, and that's where the crime that you guys is following. That's your godfather. That's who you come. That's who you following after, man. That ain't even you. You trying to be like them gangsters. They was shooting the police and dying, and they knew they was gonna have to do that because ain't nobody just gonna let you just do anything you want to do in an organized society, you know. So y'all better get y'all goddamn act together, man, and I don't know, I'm a grouchy old man. I ain't rocking with it, man, you know? Because I know better, man. You know, when I was in the streets, we knew what we was doing, and we knew we had to pay for it, you know? And if I get caught, hey, either I'm going to hold court in the street or I'm going to give up. I'm not going I'm not gonna, I cut out and ran sometimes, but, you know, I got away a couple times and I got caught, and I went and did my time. But I learned from those mistakes, and I hope you guys learn from what's going on. Just like the little 11-year-old boy, try to rob a brother, somebody, I think it was a white guy out in San Leandro, and he punched the shit out of him and slammed the gun out of him, and the little boy screamed. But after that, they went and robbed some more people, you know? So I don't know what's going on, man. You better get some security cameras, get you some ammunition, get you some weapons, and protect yourself from these animals, because they really turning this world and this community into the dunya, hellfire. So, to each his own. Y'all live it how you want to live it, man. But I'm just a warner, just like I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. This shit ain't gonna lead up to nothing but a loss, and everybody gonna be crying. And though they shouldn't have done them like that, well, you shouldn't be living like that. Peace and blessings.